Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum. So today we will discuss the last part of our study of a small compilation or Sankshipta Devi Mahatmyam. Tomorrow is the Kali Puja day and Deepavali. So we decided to have these three classes on this between Durga Puja and Kali Puja. The concept of God in Hinduism. Is always something a person has to find within. All the external things what we see, the forms of God or goddesses, pilgrimage, charity, good act, is all for the purification of the mind. And also, as an individual, when you establish relationship with people, the place, or anything in the society, the religious way of life will purify those relationships. Going from one place to another place is not pilgrimage. But when you go to a place with some religious or spiritual intentions or desires, so your mind orientation is of that type. That is more important. Generally, when we go to the place of pilgrimage, if it's a new place, a lot of disturbance takes place to find a place where you will stay, where you will eat, people will cheat you, new place, I can't sleep properly, etc., etc. But all those things become secondary when your primary intention is very clear. So, here in Durga Saptashati or Chandi, there are two aspects. One is the story aspect. If you read all the chapters of Durga Saptashati as we chanted during Durga Puja, it's a story. How Rishi explains to this king that Devi Durga destroys the negativities, etc. And then the story of Devi Durga, which we discussed before Durga Puja, that how 9 demons which are inside us, Mother destroys that. That's why this 9 nights or Navaratri is so popular. Problem with the society is that because of our extrovert nature, we give importance to the extrovert things. Nothing is bad, everything is good only. But still it is extrovertness. You will find the social aspect of Navaratri. Then there is a musical aspect of Navaratri. There is a cultural and social aspects are there. Spiritual aspect is there in everybody. But until that spiritual aspect becomes central idea, then only it becomes spiritual. Otherwise, it's a socio-cultural thing with a spiritual flavor. So, how to internalize this? So the shlokas are accordingly given. Here, all the positive aspects of mother only is discussed, but even the negative aspect also is mother only. All our negativities are put as demons or rakshasas, asuras, etc. But eventually, whatever happens in our life, from positive or negative aspect. Both are mother only. In Hinduism, we don't have a concept of Antichrist. We don't have a concept of Satan. We don't have a concept of permanent hell. We don't have that concept. Because a Hindu feels that it is not logical to say that. You did mistakes, you committed sins, so on the day of judgment you will be given a permanent hell. There is no way for you to come out. This cannot be. God, according to Hinduism, is not one who condemns you forever. God is not like human being. Human being is dead. There are certain crimes where in all the prisons there is a condemned cell where a person doesn't have any scope of hearing, and a capital punishment is given to him or her. Him. But in Hinduism, if you have negativities, you suffer the consequences. And once you complete the course of your corrections, you again come to a human birth and get again chance to improve yourself. What about punya karma? What about positive actions which will bear good result? So we don't have, our heaven is not eternal heaven. And heaven was or is and will not be any time the goal of human life in Hinduism. Swarga is a reward system. You did good actions, you are rewarded. You did bad actions, you will be punished. But eventually you come to a human body and rectify yourself and go towards that liberation or salvation path. So here we discussed that Mother is in us in various forms. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstita. Eventually you will find what all of us want is the peace of mind. Apparently we may feel that what we want is the happiness in life. Happiness is okay, but peace of mind you need, which will be helpful to achieve the knowledge. So the knowledge is the goal of life. Peace is a prerequisite to achieve the knowledge. Peace means what? You are at peace. How you are at peace? The pulls and pushes of life, which is generated or is created by your attachment and aversion, attachment and hatred. The less attachment and hatred you have, that much peace you have. This is a very simple equation. We lose our peace because we do not get what we are attached with, or we always face something which we hate. So if you are free from hatred and attachment, your life will be more peaceful. So Mother resides in our heart as peace, where your mind will be more at peace, concentrated, resigned to God. So it's a good situation for spiritual progress. Yadevi sarvabhutesu shraddha rupena sanstita. Shraddha is generally translated as faith. Swamiji says in one place, Swami Vivekananda says in one place, that Shraddha is a mixture. Shraddha is not only faith. Shraddha is also faith. Shraddha has love. Shraddha has little fear also. Shraddha is something which makes you adore the person or the concept. So mother is that Shraddha in us, which is the connecting link. Without Shraddha, without faith, your heart is not attached to your practices. Even if we do spiritual practice and if we are not progressing, the reason is that we don't have Shraddha. Mechanically we do, we keep on doing, but we may not have Shraddha in that this is for my benefit. That's why I should be enthusiastic about spiritual practices. So that Shraddha is the connecting link between us and our Ishta. Because with Shraddha, when your spiritual practices are done, it's fruitful. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kanti Rupena Sanstita. Kanti has two meanings. The glow, Kanti is a glow. In our Upanishad there is a statement, when a disciple comes to his guru, so disciple sends him and says, take these 50 cows. When the number of cows become 1,000, you come back. It's a time. Earlier ages, there were different way of calculating the time. In Manusmriti, in one place it is said that a monk, when he goes to beg food from the doors of the householder, how long he can stay, how long he can stand in front of the house. There was no concept of 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So it is written that a monk can call the householder that here he is to accept his alms or bhiksha, and he can stand that much time which takes to milk one cow. One normal cow, how much time it takes to milk one cow? That much time he can stand. This habit or this practice is, either one is a poor, but poor man doesn't mean that he is there for a spiritual sake, because his wants are so many, so he goes and begs. When monks go and beg, he needs to survive, so that much food he is asking for. So I remember in one occasion we went to a place called Ghazipur, which is Pawari Baba's place, which is visited by Swamiji and some of the other disciples of Thakur. So there is a village, Ghazipur, so we went for begging. We didn't have money. So 3-4 monks were there, so we went. The concept is important, not the incident. So when I stood in front of a house, the lady came out and said that I can give you only chapati. I cannot give you curry. I said, okay. I didn't ask why. I said, okay. Then she told, because I have given onion and garlic in that, how to give to a monk. Now it is her Shraddha, it is her concept that monks don't take onion and garlic. So what if I take? I have no right to break her faith. So I said, okay. I did not say, no, give, I take onion. Then it would have broken her idea about a monk. So I said, okay. So I took only chapati and came out. In other house when I went, she brought hot milk in a glass. I don't have any utensil to collect the milk. So I said, no, you stand here and drink. I said, it will take 1 hour for me to drink hot milk. It is so hot. So I did not accept. Then in other 2 houses I went, and the same question was asked in a different way. I have put onion in the curry, will you accept? So I will accept. It depends on the answer has to come according to the question. Because the question says about the mind of the person who is asking. So one house they told, I can't give you because the onion is there. So I should not be disrespecting her idea about a monk not taking onion. But here she has a doubt whether I take or not. Do you take onion in the curry? I say, I take. Oh, then I can give you. Anyway, 2, 3, 4 houses we went and we got some chapati, rice and some curry. But if it doesn't belong to you, if the food is not meant for you, even if you beg. So we all sat under a tree, very interesting, and we closed our eyes to do Brahmarpanam. How much time it takes? Hardly 30 to 40 seconds. In 40 seconds when I opened my eyes, that paper or a leaf plate or whatever was there was full of ants. The food is completely covered with hundreds of ants. Now, as a monk, it is my duty not to deprive the ants who has come for food. I went to somebody's house and deprived them from food, little food, so they gave me. Now ants are asking from me. So I didn't touch the rice and curry because it is difficult to remove the ants. Chapati I took and shook little, so all the ants fell on the rice. So I put the rice in the side to ants were eating that. Now I have only chapati to eat. Then the monk who stays in Pavari Baba's ashram came out and said by himself, I have got a little pickle if anybody wants. I said, okay. So little pickle we took with the chapati. Idea is not there. Idea is here that the faith which people have in you cannot be broken. I may have my own rules to follow, but it should not be hurting to anybody. Another idea, which is, since the talk has come, a householder will give you something, you accept it and then pray for them. Then the communication is over. Some experiences, sometimes on Saturday question answer class I have spoken about it. But I said, no, these are some rules. I will not be able to take these things. Whether they give a non-veg food or... So Bhiksha time, we are not supposed to take. So idea is that there is one which is, the question came from 50 cows to 100 cows. So the disciple went and came back after 2-3 years. Then his guru says this to him, that I don't need to ask you, your face shows that you have realized something. And that is this Kanti. If I don't forget, Swami Bhuteshananda ji told us once that it is not the glow of makeups, it is not glow of anything external, but it is the confidence which you may have, or people have glow because of their mind. Some people's mind is so pure which is visible through their eyes. They don't need to do any kind of superficial makeups on their face, but their face will glow because of their mind is pure. So Mother is that purity within us. Mother is that Shraddha on oneself from spiritual point of view. That becomes the Kanti. That Kanti is Mother. That glow is Mother. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Daya Rupena Samsthita. Sri Ramakrishna says in Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, there are two words. One is Daya, one is called Maya. Maya is when you are attached to one person, or when you are attached and your compassion flows towards only one person. That is Maya. It is not your compassion, you are attached to that person and that's why you show compassion to the person. That is Maya. Daya is when your compassion is a normal because of your nature of being compassionate, and that flows towards everybody, whoever, in whichever need they are. So, Mother is that Daya. Daya is generally translated as a pity. Pity is little negative connotation is there. Daya actually is an emotion created in your heart because of the situation of the other person. There are so many beautiful expressions are given. Tulsidas, who has written Ramayana called Ramcharitmanas, there in one place he says that a devotee or a sadhu or a devotee of God, his or her heart is softer than the butter. Butter has to be heated, then only it melts. But this compassionate heart melts by seeing the pain of others. He or she doesn't need to undergo that pain. Somebody is in pain, his or her heart starts melting. That is called compassion. That is called daya. Daya is for anybody. Sometimes I like to see this kind of videos. If you search, you will get how much compassionate people can behave towards animals, towards other human beings. So you will shed tears if you see certain incidents. And people are really great. Sometimes seeing that, we felt that kind of service we are not doing. I remember one incident which I saw, then I contacted that person also in Delhi. He purchased some food and went to the poor people, irrespective of Hindu or Muslim or whatever, poor people. So went and told, do you believe in God? Most of the people say yes. Poor people have no other support than God. So he takes out the food packet which he has purchased from a shop or a restaurant and told that God whom you believe in has sent me to give little food to you. One person I saw in India, somebody is begging, good person, but because of poverty, so gives little money to the person and says to look after themselves. Same thing, whether it is USA, whether whatever. People do so much generosity they show to the homeless people, poor people and all that. Sometimes they don't believe. The person at the recipient doesn't believe that how one can do so much for him or her. But this compassion is a very important quality of a devotee of God. You cannot become cruel and devoted together. You cannot become extrovert and introvert together. Either you are extrovert or you are introvert. So, mother is that compassion which is in our heart and which flows to the people. Yadevi sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi rupena sanstita. Our concept of Lakshmi means money. Lakshmi is prosperity, because prosperity means, in most of the time it is money, so goddess Lakshmi is put as a goddess of money. Actually, no, goddess of prosperity. Now, prosperity is up to you, how you want to define for yourself. So that which makes you a better person is your prosperity. One day somebody came and told that all these ashramas are there, we have so many centers. The center has a big properties and vehicles and so many things. So these are all property of Sri Ramakrishna. In one way it is okay, because it doesn't belong to any of us, it belongs to God. But Sri Ramakrishna doesn't care for this property. Sri Ramakrishna's property are renunciation, devotion, etc. So, when Sri Ramakrishna renounced his attachment for money, he did this. Took a lump of soil in one hand, another hand some money, both put in Ganga and says, money has no value, money is this only. Many times he says, Money can give you food, money can give you little comfort. Money cannot help you to progress spiritually unless you utilize that money with your better intention. But then Sri Ramakrishna says, I don't want Mother Lakshmi to be displeased with me. So he touches the coin out of respect and then puts in the Ganga. So that spiritual wealth, if we have, that is Lakshmi. Then this is one of the most famous shlokas we repeat from this Chandi is Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matri Rupena Sanstita. A lot of discussion can be done and is done. Even Holy Mother says after Sri Ramakrishna's passing away that Sri Ramakrishna has left me in this world to manifest the motherhood of God. And that motherhood is not limited to ladies. Motherhood is not a physical aspect. Motherhood is a quality which is full of love and compassion and sacrifice. So, if that is there, and that has to be there even in the men or in women, so that motherhood is prominent in all of us. In one way or other, that Matri Shakti or the motherhood is manifested in all of us. That manifestation is Divine Mother herself. Chiti Rupena, Chiti is consciousness. Chiti Rupena Ya Kritsnam. Many times devotees read this sloka, they by mistake pronounce as Krishna. Krishna, it is Krishna, Lord Krishna. But here it is Kritsna. Kritsna. Kritsna is everything, the whole universe. So, Chiti Rupena Ya Kritsnam Etad. All this universe is Vyapya Sthita Jagat. Mother in form of consciousness is enveloping the whole world, whole universe. That goddess, that mother, that Durga, I salute again and again. Tvam Vaishnavi Shakti. What is Vaishnavi Shakti? Shakti of Vishnu. In the beginning, first sloka we saw, Vishnu Maya iti Shabdita. Vishnu Maya and Vaishnavi is the same. From Vishnu it has come Vaishnava. So Vaishnavi Shakti, Vishnu's Shakti. Shakti Ananta Virya, with infinite strength. With infinite strength. Vishwasya Bijam, the seed of this universe, the cause of this universe, the source of this universe is Mother. We have a beautiful expression when we sing the Sarada Manam Sankirtana. Brahmanda Udara Dharini Ma. Mother is one who is holding the universe in her womb and gives birth to the whole universe. These are the beautiful concepts. We don't need to think scientifically about it, but it is a concept that Mother is the giver of birth. As in normal world also, it is Mother who gives birth to all the children. In the same way, this universe which exists also is born out of Mother. So Mother is the source. The word Yoni means the source. Mother is the source. Paramasi Maya. Parama is the greatest. And greatest of Maya. Maya also has positive and negative ideas. Generally we say Maya is negative. No. Other day we told Yama Sa Maya. One who is Mother is Maya. So, as we have hurdles, people run running is with hurdles, lot of obstacles are there. So this obstacle is called Maya. Sri Ramakrishna says, In the forest, Rama, Sita and Lakshmana are walking. Rama is in front, Sita is in between, and Lakshmana is following Sita. Lakshmana is not able to see Rama, so he prays Sita sometimes to go little in the side so that the Jiva or Lakshmana can see his Ishta, Rama. So from that point of view, mother is not an obstacle. Mother, to create strength in us, creates these hurdles. That's why realization of God is so difficult. We have so many hurdles. So these hurdles, in a way, is called mother creates these hurdles so that we become more pure, we become more fit to realize the truth. Sammohitam Devi samastametat. With the Maya of Divine Mother, the whole world is as if hypnotized. Even if it is in front of us, we don't understand. Truth is there in front of us, but we don't understand. We suffer. Apparently we know the cause of suffering, but still we don't understand. We keep on suffering throughout the life. Tvamvai prasanna bhuvi mukti hetu. Bhuvi mukti means freedom from the cycle of birth and death. Mother is the reason. If you want to be free, you need to be able to be free. And by pleasing mother, by praying to mother, so that mother gives way and you can go towards your Ishta. This is the idea. So, Divine Mother is praised, Divine Mother is prayed during this Navaratri is for only this much, that makes my spiritual journey free from hurdles and obstacles. We are born with instincts, and these instincts are actually the demons in us. Without that we cannot live. So it is Mother's grace that these negativities in form of instinct, which doesn't allow us to go beyond the animal level of our body and mind. We are the human beings. We have the animal, human and God all in us. When we go with the instincts, uncontrollable instinct, which is the same in other animals also. At that time we are not even human. Mind comes down to that level. But in the normal state we are all human beings, logical, understanding, friendly, compassionate, etc. But then there is a third level which is called godliness. In spite of getting pain and difficulties, the person doesn't leave his or her nature. Generally it is difficult that we immediately, if you are good to me, I am good to you. If you are not good to me, I am not good to you. This is in general. But the more you progress, you need to progress. It is not external any kind of thing, but it is internally. If you grow, then even if somebody hurts you, harms you, you don't retaliate. For practical sake, many times in the world, you keep a distance or do in such a way that he or she doesn't come again and hurt you. But from your side, neither mentally, nor verbally, nor physically, any harm will come from you to even the person who harms you. If that happens, consider that you have started growing spiritually. From human to God, you have started. Maybe we have not reached that, but we have started doing that. These are the qualities which are there, which comes with the grace of Mother. Vidya samasta stava devi bhedaha. Bheda means different. Different letters, different words, different sentences, different books, different concepts is nothing but the stuti or the praise of the Divine Mother. There is a beautiful expression in Bengali. The sadhak Ram Prasad, who was born before Sri Ramakrishna. Even Sri Ramakrishna mentions his name and says, "O Mother, You have given your darshan to Ramprasad and Kamalakanta. Please grant your vision to me, that Thakur used to pray. That Ramprasad, write in one place that the syllables, there are how many? 56 syllables in Sanskrit language. All the syllables are form of mother. Every word is made of these syllables. Every word is made of that. Good words also are made of the same syllables. Bad words also are made of the same syllables. In English you have 26 letters. G-O-D, God also you can write. D-O-G, dog also you can write. Good words and bad words all are made of these 26 letters in English and 56 letters in Sanskrit. Every syllable is nothing but pronunciation of different parts of your throat and mouth that comes out with a kind of air we blow through our mouth, and different sounds will come out. It is a good practice to understand. We may not even remember the alphabet in our mother tongue, but go to internet and see the alphabet and read. Then you will find at different parts there are 5 groups. For example, one group is called Pa Varga. Start from Pa, Pa, Ba, Ba, Ma. All the words comes out of joining of your lips. Same way, some comes when your tongue touches the talu in your mouth, top of your mouth. Some from the throat, some from deep throat maybe. We have some letters which are called Mahaprana. Dha, Bha. These are Mahaprana. So, idea is this, that all the syllables are form of Divine Mother. There is no good and bad about it. We create good and bad. Nature doesn't create good and bad. We create. So, every syllable, every word, every book, every concept is nothing but the source of knowledge, which is Divine Mother. Striya samasta sakala jagatsu. All the female manifestation in this world. Why only female it is told? Male are not? Male also are. But here female, because the form of mother which you worship is a female form. Why? Because she is the who gives birth. Man doesn't give birth. Woman gives birth. So it's a female form. So all the female forms are form of Divine Mother. That is a beautiful concept in Hinduism that makes, you will find a special respect for women in the mind of the people who are spiritual minded. In all part of India it is there. I am familiar more with Bengalis expression. They call their daughter also mother, granddaughter also mother, their mother also is mother, grandmother also is mother. So all the females in the family, they are addressing as mother. Trailokya Tvai ekaya puritam amba etat. This one, Tvaya ekaya, only by you, puritam. This universe is full with you only. There is no difference in positive and negative. Why do I say that? There is a beautiful expression, again by Tulasdasa in Ramcharitmanas. He said there is no difference between a good person and a bad person. Both are same. How a good person and bad person can be the same? He said yes. Both gives pain to us. How they give pain? A bad person, when you meet him or her, gives you pain, and a good person, when you are separated from him or her, gives pain. Both eventually give pain. One if you meet, one if you are separated from. So it's the attitude of the person, how it goes. So mother feels this whole universe. Tvaya ekaya puritam amba etat kate stuti stavya para palokti. What more should I say in praise of you. It reminds me of that great incident of 1st of January. Sri Ramakrishna, though was not able to even turn in his bed, comes down on 1st of January 1886 in Kashipur from his first floor room, comes down in the garden where the garden and the main gate crossing, devotees are gathered there. Sri Ramakrishna suddenly asked Girish Chandra Ghosh, what you have seen in me that you are telling all this? All this means that Sri Ramakrishna is in incarnation. What you have seen in me? The same spirit of this fourth line, Kate Stuti Stavya Paraparokti, same spirit Girish Chandra Ghosh says, the Vyasa and Valmiki couldn't express enough in Ramayana, Mahabharata and other Puranas. How can I say anything about it? I have no capacity to say anything in your praise. So, here the devotee says that what stuti, what praise should I say for you? Everything in the world is enveloped, is filled or covered by you only. Sarva Bhuta Yada Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayini. Mother is everywhere throughout our life. Bhukti and Mukti. Bhukti comes from Bhoga or book, from where the word book has come. Hunger. Hunger is nothing but desire to have something. So, mother is in everybody. Everybody's heart mother is Sarva Bhuta Yada Devi, and she provides to her children. And also she is the provider of liberation also to her children. Tvam Stuta, you are the only person who is praised. This also is a very grand concept is there, that wherever I do praise of God, all the praise eventually goes to you, the Divine Mother. Bhavantu Paramoktayah. This is the highest thing which I can say about it, that whatever I do in praise of any form of God or goddesses eventually goes to you. And this expression is for everybody. Even for Krishna there is a Sarva Deva Namaskaram Keshavam Pratigacchati. So Vaishnava says it goes to Krishna, the Shaktas will say it goes to Mother, some say it will go to Rama or Shiva. Eventually it is the same reality where it goes. It is like if you pour water at the root of the plant, it goes to every branch, every leaf. In the same way, wherever you do the praise, eventually goes to Divine Mother. Sarva Swarupe, all the forms are you. Sarveshe, Sarva Shakti Samanvite. Mother is collection of all the different powers which comes in from Mother. Bhayebhyastrahino Devi. Na. No is Na. When Visarga, when joining or Sandhi takes place, the Na, Visarga becomes No. So, for us, she says, Bhayebhyaha, all kind of fear is eliminated when you have mother's protection. A child is afraid, goes in the lap of mother and has full confidence that mother will protect me. So that's where we take shelter at the feet of Divine Mother, and Mother protects us, Mother nurtures us, and also in the pretext of death, this also is an expression that death is just an excuse for Mother to take us back in her lap. We came from Mother, we go back to Mother. And that going back to Mother, you cannot go with this body, so you have to give up the body. Giving up the body means death. So death is nothing but going back to Divine Mother from where we came, because she gave birth to us. So going back to Mother. So this is how our life circle is completed. If we are not ripe enough, if we have not realized the truth of the existence of Divine Mother, we don't even know that we are going back to Mother. So we come back again do good or bad karmas and spiritual practices. Again, go back to Mother, till we come to realize that we are one with Divine Mother. So this was in general some shlokas of Chandi which we wanted to discuss before Kali Puja. So after Kali Puja, next Sunday onwards, we will continue with Bhagavad Gita. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.